So we take a moment to orient ourselves wherever we are right now, in our homes or wherever we are, and we invite ourselves to arrive, right? To get here, sort of to bring all of ourselves into the space. And we do that by just noticing the breath, and just noticing the body, right? So the noticing of the body would be, can you sense the weight of your body? So we could start with that. So as you inhale and exhale through your nose, begin just to notice the weight of the body, sort of gravity pulling you down towards the mat, towards the ground. Notice the interaction of gravity with your whole body, including your face. So you might notice your cheeks, your eyes, sort of the weight of the eyelids. Maybe the weight of the tongue. And maybe as we do, we relax those areas of the face. We explore the sense of our shoulders and sort of relaxing the shoulders, letting the shoulders just be, and then again noticing the weight and the tension within the shoulders holding up our bodies. As we go down, we notice our back sort of keeping us up, pushing away from gravity. Then we bring our awareness to sort of our sit bones, our butt cheeks making contact with the mat, the bony structures that allow us to sit. So we take a moment to acknowledge the structure of the body. Take a moment to take gratitude for this structure, the way it is, how it served us for all of these years. And take a moment to notice the front and the back of the body, so the chest and the back. And we ask ourselves, is our awareness of the front of the body and the back of the body equal, or is there a preference? And can you equalize it so that you have an awareness of the back and the front that's balanced? As you explore that, notice your posture as you sit with that awareness of the front and the back of the body. We take a moment to become aware of the pause at the end of the exhale. We remind ourselves that this is a good moment. We remind ourselves that everything is going to turn out maybe not the way we want it to. But it will turn out. And so we could trust that process. That we could show up for that process and see what we can learn from it. May not necessarily turn out the way we want it to, but it will turn out. And we always have this opportunity to learn, especially when it doesn't turn out as we expected. So with that in mind, we take a moment to remind ourselves that this practice tonight is your practice, it's not mine. I mean, I'm doing my own with you, in conjunction with you, but you're doing yours. And so the poses that you do are your poses, and you want to make sure that they feel right for you, that they feel good, that there's no pain, that you're not trying too hard, that you're not trying too little, that you find that Goldilocks kind of like space where you try just enough for the moment right now. And we remind ourselves that we're not trying to attain anything, we're not trying to fix anything, make anything better, we're just hanging out. And so we could drop any expectations that we have of what's going to happen next. Whatever it is, it's just we're going to see it. And then we'll figure it out. So let's take an inhale and take arms up into the air and stretch out. Look to your fingers and wiggle those fingers and bring them down. And maybe hollow out your chest. So start connecting with the body in a way that you go, oh, this feels really good. So inhaling arms, looking to the fingers, to the thumbs, maybe going left and right a little bit, and dropping hands down. Noticing now the shoulders. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Let's take the right hand down and just lean over to the point where it feels right for you, and see if you could take the arm back and look to that hand and really feel the stretch on that left side of the body. Looking to that middle finger and the reaching up. Dropping left and leaning over and feeling that right hip and keeping that chest open again. And looking to the finger. Coming back up. Let's fold forward and fold as much as your body allows. So don't push it, but also find what feels good for you and fold. Notice how in the exhale you could fold in a little bit more. And we walk it back a little bit. Let's go ahead and switch. So whichever leg is in the front, just put the other one in front, right? So I had my right. And let's go ahead and reach up again and fold forward again. And you can move it left and right, right? So move the body. It doesn't have to be this very stiff pose. Notice your neck, your face, your back. Just the sensations in the body waking up. And we come back up. All right. Let's go ahead and extend the legs out and bring the hands behind you. Take your shoulder blades back and we're at the beach and we're looking up, chest forward. Make those arms strong. Find your breath. And come down now. So rolling back on your back, go ahead and hug your knees in and just go left and right. Nice hug, and just sense your lower back. Keep going. I need to adjust the screen a moment. Keep enjoying. All right, good. Let's go ahead and bring our soles of the feet to the mat. Extend your arms out. Feel your back on the mat. See if you could press down the lower back down on the mat so you're making full contact. And just start swaying your knees. And so your feet are about hip distance apart. And just start swaying, sort of windshield wiping, inviting sort of some movement in the spine, hips, not too intense, just a little bit of invitation. Make the movement one that feels good. See if you could synchronize the movement with your breath. So as you come to one side, see if you could exhale and feel that, and then come back to center on the inhale, and then dropping to the other side on the exhale, and find a rhythm. Nice. Let's go ahead and extend the left leg out, bring the right knee in, and just hug that knee and flex your feet, so toes pointing up. Extend that left arm out, and just gently with your right hand, bring that knee to the right, and not too much. Just don't go to the full extent of your opening of your hip. Just open a little bit. And you can move your hip back and forth, sort of like opening and closing like a little clamshell. And then just leave it open there and just hold and breathe. We come back and bring that left hand to that right knee. Extend that right arm out and very gently just bring that right knee to the left, and not to the full extent. So you're not twisting in a very sort of aggressive way, just a gentle twist. And you could move that knee up and down a little bit. You could wiggle your toes. And then we come back to center and bring that foot down. Bring now the left in and extend that right leg out and stretch it out. Notice your hip flexor and your hip. And now bring that left knee in, holding and flexing the feet. Bring the awareness to the soles of your feet, especially right to the arches as you flex. See if you could open up your toes and breathe, almost like breathe through the soles of the feet into the body. We take that right arm out and now extend that knee to the left, using the left hand, and again, not fully out to the left. Just find that spot that feels good for you. And you could do a little clamshell movement, opening and closing, opening and closing. gentle, no pain, just sensation. As you do this, again, coming back to the weight of the body, allowing the weight of the body as a grounding for the moment. If you find yourself going into thought, come back to that sense of weight. Come back to your breath. Come back to the front and the back of the body, awareness. Now hold to the left. Wiggle those toes, spread them out. And then bring the knee, left knee to the right side, exchanging, bringing your right hand to the left knee, and gently coming to that right and looking now to the left. And we can move that knee up and down a little bit. And just hold and come back now to center. Let's bring both knees in and apart and flex those feet. Let's take legs up and apart. You could hold the back of your legs with your hands, taking a V shape. Keep the back flat, and let's just move left and right. I'm seeing all this rocking in the little boxes. It's so awesome. So keep it going. Notice your lower back. Notice what's coming up in terms of sensations in the body. Explore. Let those sensations root you and anchor you in the moment, in the right now. Now let's bend the knees, and we could, if you can, take your two-piece fingers and grab the fat toes. If not, grab your ankles, and the ankles feel really good right now. And again, rock it left and right. Now knees bent. Your lower back really flat on the mat, so you're not rounding the back. Then we could bring the feet together in prayer and grab your feet and just flatten out your back again. And we slowly let go, bring the feet to the mat, and let's take it about to the edge of the mat, a little bit at an angle. And let's lift up. As we lift up, notice as the hips wake up and we push up against the heels, and we could bring our shoulders a little bit closer together, not too intense, and we come down. Allow the weight of the body to relax onto the mat. Taking an inhale, and on the exhale we push up. Engage the glutes and come down. Relax. Inhaling. Exhaling. Drawing in the belly, pulling up the waist. And breathing. Holding here for a moment. And we could take arms back, sort of in goalposts. Find the right sort of shoulder support as you hold. And you could stay right here, or we could now put the weight of the body onto that left foot and extend that right leg. And we could point the toes or flex the foot, see what feels good. Keep pressing, see if you could engage that left glute, left quad. And now bring that knee in, bring it to the leg, to the left quad, and just drop knee to the ground as much as it feels good and come up. So little twist, down and up, down and up, supporting that foot on almost the knee, the left knee, down, and we could stay there. And if you're down, you could look to the left side and we could drop it down all the way. Extend, bring arms now back and notice your back and notice the weight of the body. Wiggle your toes, move your fingers around. Find your breath. My neighbors are passing by. All right, we bring feet back in. A little bit at an angle. Press your belly button towards the spine for a moment and see if you could round the back a little bit. Notice your face as you do that. And relax again. And we bring the heels in and we push up on the heels, taking our bridge pose. Bring shoulder blades together, take arms back a little bit, sort of relaxed. And we sense the body here. We could stay right here where we are, or we could press now on that right heel and extend and point the toes and keep pushing on that heel, engaging the quad, left quad, also firing up along with the glute. And we bring that foot in, bring it to rest on that right quad, and we're going to turn to the left, down, so the knee goes down to the ground, twist, and up. Push on the heel, come up, drop, and up. So it's just a little bit of a twist, spinal twist. Up, down, and up, down. And sense how it feels, up and down. We could look to the right as we drop down a little bit, feeling that left hip. And we drop all the way down. Extend both legs and sense the body. Bring the hands to your side. And just feel the weight of the body on the ground. Notice the support that you have. Notice your breath. Keep it even. Is there a little smile in your face? Kind of like a Mona Lisa smile, just a relaxed smile. Nice. And we bring soles of the feet back in. Let's give ourselves a big hug and just hold here for a moment. You could go left and right a little bit. All right, so you could come up, all the way sitting up. You could place your hands, or you could place your hands right behind you, and we could start rocking, right? So depending on how your back feels, try what feels right for you. So just rocking back and forth and feeling that back massage. And maybe making it a little bit more vigorous or not, depending on where you are in terms of your sensations. And then we come to a seated position, right? Let's flatten out our back or lengthen.